good.
I got some Spider-Man shorts. I got some Iron Man shorts. I got some Incredible Hulk shorts. I wish I had found the Spider-Man joints before I actually went and saw Far From Home, because I'd have been in that motherfucker. Like, yeah, you can't get these, baby. Black. Oh, them bitches is cold, bro.
I'm so glad you weren't doing that in the movie theater.
I did it to Suki. She was talking about your mouth, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Your mouth. She said, really? Really? Are you done? I said, yeah, I'm done now. And switch hands on. Oh, what you talking about?
But I ain't got nothing. He ain't got no kind of sense. Man.
I know I got dollars. I'll let you, boy. I'll let me. I'm ready though.
On that, brother.
You good?
I'm ready. Got the loose line. Got me hyped. Where's my water at? There it is.
I don't know. But welcome to the MVP. What's happening?
The Man's You podcast, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at the hats. I see you, Chris. Got the MVP hat on. You know what I'm saying? I got the exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that in the camera real quick. Hi, y'all. It's a 101.
The bald head. Talking about.
Nigga got a bald head. What's happening with y'all, man? We back here another week. Last time you seen me, I was on a cruise ship. Really didn't want to come back. I had such a great time, and that's probably the reason why we doing this podcast so late. It's supposed to come out tomorrow. Usually we had the podcast done by now. It's the NBA in the can. But as you see, I'm still looking tired because I just woke up. But we're going to get it done for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to skip on the MVP. You heard me?
Well, we not. There's a couple of dark skinned brothers. Maybe they blend in the background, but I don't see them dark niggas.
Hey, this is
the dark skinned brothers nowhere.
Fair skinned brother section.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Night rights.
We got a good excuse for them this time. We had a couple things happen when we were supposed to shoot, so we gonna shoot them some bail this week. You know what I'm saying? If they're not here next week, we're gonna definitely talk about it though. I think y'all been hearing from me a little bit too long, so we're gonna talk to Book. You know what I'm saying? How you been, man? We talked to you about 2 weeks.
I know, man. I know they was missing me. First off, I want to give kudos because Mike, I didn't hear him say book him or anything like that when y'all was on the podcast. So I appreciate you heeding my advice, my brother. Shout out to you. I think y'all were great additions, man. I thoroughly actually enjoyed the taping that y'all had. Seeing the couples react. Being on the cruise, it was dope, man. It was dope. I enjoyed it a lot. So y'all had some good topics that definitely Book would have out the park, but I wasn't there for them. So it's cool though. It's cool. I let y'all have y'all shine, but yeah, y'all did a phenomenal job. What else was it, man? I just been chilling, man. I'm getting ready for I'm getting ready. I'm ready for this weekend, baby. I'm so ready for Lion King, man. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, just kicking it, seeing a couple movies. Work is crazy for your boy right now, man. We down about 2 people, and it's at the worst time. It's like cargo is picking up like a motherfucker. So I'm really tired, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it, man. I'm gonna make it. So other than that, bro, I just been chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Just working and chilling and working. Hop on the game when I can, bro. And then coming up with some bars in between time.
I got you. You want to share a bar with the people,
bro? I got some fire.
Yeah,
nigga. Nice. So it goes. The way I ball for the paper, my bank is the Staples Center. Collect paper, pot scraper, flow shaper, skyscraper, money stick, I'm a taper. Make a movie, I'm a taper. See your chick, I'm a taker. Get her wet, I'm a Laker. Nigga, shout out to Anthony Davis. Salute your boy 3 ways. Holla at me, baby. Holla at me. Pick me up. Pick me up, baby. I'm going on the big stage. And y'all gonna
Book, he was on that end, huh? He been waiting to do that.
I'm a battle rapper, bro. I'm a battle rapper. And how I structured it is where, they be like, oh, bring it back, say it again. And when I set it up, that's why I have those 2, them hitters. I'm a taker. I'm a taker. I'm a taper. I'm a taper. What the fuck, nigga? I got 30 pages of shit in here. You can't see it. That's good right there. Let me put that down. I hit you with another one next week. Shout out to me.
Yeah, I'll let you get your bars in every week, man.
I appreciate it, man. When I got some good ones, I'll throw them out there. I like that one, actually. I actually do.
No, man.
Yeah, Chris, man, what's happening? We ain't seen you in a couple of weeks, man. So I'll let you just go and get the flow, let you talk a little bit, man, see what you've been up to. Also, the people wanted a recap. Don't think I forgot about about Jarrell's bachelor party. You know what I'm talking about? So
ooh, I need to hear this.
Yeah, so I just let Chris take all that. I let Chris do the recap and everything and let him tell how he been and all that. There you go.
You know, what's the deal, MVP? You know, boy CP in the building. I've been doing good, man. Been chilling, you know. I'm a little tired myself. My son, Keyshawn, he just had a 13-year-old party. We went down to Austin Park and Pizza, go-karts, putting, laser tag, you know. It's just a souped-up version of Chuck E. Cheese and putt-putt, if y'all remember that. So that was pretty dope. We were there for like 6 hours, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Pretty spent, but I'm here doing this. Work has been, you know what it is. Amazon, then kind of chilled out, you know what I'm saying? So your boy been knocking that thing out real quick, you know, and moving on. But yeah, man, to go back to, you know, what my man Franz talked about and spoke of with Jarrell's event for weekend. It was nice to get out there and see, like that night we went to the restaurant, see DT, shout out DT. He came through, you know what I'm saying? He's still rocking some hair.
I was going to ask about that while you brought that up because it was looking a little separate.
Hey,
maybe it was the picture. Maybe it's the picture, the angle. I don't know.
All I'm going to say is it was by design. That.
Oh, that was on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, he let Stefan do that.
No, he did it. He did his thing. Shout out my boy. You know, I mean, he was it might not have been the original look he was going for, but he fixed it up. You know what I'm saying? And it made it work. I got you. Yeah,
shout out DJ and
Stefan. At the restaurant, and food was straight. You know what I'm saying? I had this big ass steak. What's the name of that spot again, Franz?
True Looks.
Okay, yeah, it was pretty dope, man. Expensive in the mug, you know what I'm saying? So thankfully, I only had to pay for myself. You know, the missus couldn't make it, you know, so it was all good. But that being said, we transitioned to get ready and go out for that night. Of course, the bachelor party at the strip club. And so, as y'all know, you know, when I was on a couple months ago, y'all knew I had my procedure done. And so, unfortunately, I just kind of fell into that category of people who suffer a little longer than others. And so I was kind of going through it a little bit that day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm probably going to need something to get rid of, alleviate some of this pain that I've been in. So, you know, we had plans that evening to kind of get right, you know, before we went on and partook of the festivities. Okay, so
what you mean, man?
Second?
What you talking about?
That's perfect. That's perfect.
That's perfect.
Incriminate yourself.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, we just had to get right, you know?
Yeah, man. It could be anything. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. And so
nothing illegal. Nothing illegal. Throw that out there. It's nothing illegal.
That being said,
I choose not to tell you how I got right. That's it.
That being said, we went on to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember much about how we got there, but I know we was there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. It was like snippets. I had snippets. I remember seeing one of our partners, you know, getting, you know, he had a female with him, hooking him up. In terms of dance, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you talking crazy. You made it sound crazy. Okay.
I mean, we're at a strip club, so
okay.
We're not at no, you know, Bronco or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We're having girls dance for us. So I remember my man. I said, "Yeah, I see you." Another one. Okay, I see you. You know, and I think I remember one coming to me, I think. Yes, she did. And the thing about it is I was kind of gone because
I'm so faded, 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 I'm so faded,
Of my alleviation. I remember her looking back at me and was like, she kind of signaled to me to kind of slap. But I think I was so out of it, I was just kind of like, I didn't know what was going on, you know what I'm saying? I really couldn't feel nothing.
I'm so bad, I'm so bad, I'm so bad.
Yeah, grew up with in the sense. Marvin, you know, I don't want to shout out too many people, but it's, you know, everybody that I remember when I was in my teenage state. It was great to see everybody. But transitioning out of that, just been doing us, man, you know, chilling and working, maintaining, then hit the repeat button, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's been it.
I got you. So basically what you said was you was out of it.
I'm so bad, 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 I'm so bad
Boy, I'm telling you. So we ain't gonna get into too much other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But check that out. Check this out.
I'm gonna give y'all this disclaimer. Like I know I miss Rails, but the next two that should be happening, I won't be missing those.
Yeah.
And when I come, oh, we making a fucking movie. Not a porno, but it's gonna be epic. Cause I'm a different type of level. I'm a different type of nigga, for one. And respectfully, you know what I'm saying, when I get into these settings, but I like to enjoy myself, man. I like to have fun with my partners. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of those. And, you know, knowing that I've missed out on this one, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't afford to miss many more. You know what I'm saying? So this year, like it just didn't work out for me, real. You know what I'm saying? I wish it did, obviously, but I'm putting off to the side a separate, you know, load of money just for, you know, travel. I got to see how this contract sets up when it kicks in. If anything changes, do I get more leave? Like that would be beneficial for me. But as far as if they up the pay just a little bit more, but I'm definitely gonna be there when these two brothers get their chance to turn up. So Chris, just sit by me, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I don't plan on being in pain when that happens. I need to be there.
But yeah, man. So I'm definitely gonna make it for those. I'm definitely gonna make it for those. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, man.
That's what's happening, man. Yo, y'all, like you said, y'all done heard me talk for a couple weeks now. Yo, Chris,
What's up, man?
you got a topic. You got some topics, man. Let me hear one of them, man. I don't care which one it is, man. Let me hear one.
All right. Well, I got this one. I'm gonna spit to y'all real quick. Read it if you don't mind. So it is saying, whenever you and your significant are going through it, have you ever thought, damn, you really don't have it that bad? And if I can elaborate a little bit more, we're talking about, first of all, we all know people go through things, you know, in any relationship, you go through it. Unfortunately, you have some that are a little bit more severe than others. And so let's just say me and, Sean, we bumping heads, not seeing eye to eye. And it's just a verbal dispute, but it causes her to be in her feelings, kind of give me the cold shoulder, not speaking to me type of thing. And then you kind of think about, I'm not saying it just brings you to a state where you're thinking about other people's problems, but you happen to, I don't know, watch a movie or you get wind of somebody else kind of, man, old boy choked her out last night. Or, man, this dude uses drugs and meth head and, spending money and gambling problems, and just they have problems, but to another level,
Yeah.
So again, the question is, have you ever thought like, okay, yeah, I know I'm going through it, but he ain't really got it that bad. Or he, if you're a female, he ain't got it that bad. What y'all think about that?
I'll go first because Franz be short-winded sometimes, so I got it. I give you the lengthy answers. There's, like for one, say me and Suki get into, I'll call it altercation. That doesn't mean it's physical. It's just, just a misunderstanding of sorts. You know what I mean? A verbal spat. All right. When you're on 10 in these, heated debates and arguments, like a lot of stuff gets said, unintentionally, but not caring, but knowing that you're saying the shit you're saying, you trying to make them bleed. You trying to make them feel that, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to walk away the victor. Maybe that's just me, but when I get into an argument, I'm going for the win. Okay. I'm trying to walk away as, as unscathed as possible. But I would say even when you start to sit back and, you go through the reconciliation, part of, the argument, walking through it, talking through it. You do, like you said, you realize like, I don't have it as bad as the person next door. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you know them on a personal level or you just hear, or you know what I'm saying? Like if you're home, cop cars is always there. Maybe they came out the house. She's throwing stuff, keying cars, breaking window. Like, and I'm not just saying it's her, but you know what I'm saying? The guy walks out, fuck you on that type shit. Like Jody and Baby Boy, you know what I'm saying? With Tyrese and you know what I'm saying, Taraji. So it's like, do you have one of those episodes and you be like, well, shit, man, we was just talking about who ate the last waffle. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got real problems. They got problems. So it's like, you're thankful for, you start to be thankful that you don't actually have those same type of issues within your relationship. And it makes you appreciate it more. You know what I'm saying? And it becomes minuscule to where it's like, you know what? Both of you apologize for what it is that you said and what you did. And like you said, it doesn't mean that your relationship is better than the next person, but it could be one of those. I know certain people, you know what I'm saying, through the grapevine, or, you know what I'm saying, in a sense that I know them personally, that, alcoholics, physical abuse type situations, things like that, committing adultery, cheating on each other. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doing her thing, he doing his thing, and it's not for nil. But I'm thankful, like, you know what I'm saying? I have my issues within my marriage, or, you know what I'm saying? And I've had issues within past and previous relationships, but, I don't think I'm, well, I don't say that. I'm just thankful, you know what I'm saying, that things could be a lot worse to where it could actually take its toll on me, you know what I'm saying? And regardless of what happens in my life, like, I've gotten to a place where mentally and emotionally, I won't let that harm me physically. You see what I'm saying? Like, I won't do nothing to put myself in a situation where I'm just like, yo, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't allow the stress to build up inside of me to where I just ultimately, explode. So I know I have a shitty attitude, you know what I'm saying? I'm quick tempered, but now I think I'm mild tempered. Okay, so it's slow build up. I'm working on things. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a whole lot better for myself individually, but yeah, man, I am grateful. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you think about people in their relationships and the issues that they really have, it's like, is my shit really that serious? Like, no. So, you know, you appreciate it a whole lot more. So that's kind of how I think now.
Okay. I feel you on that. I kind of always do. Go back to that. Well, at least, I mean, it could be worse. You know what I'm saying? I kind of always go back to that. Especially late at night. You know what I'm saying? When you mad about something and you're like, damn, I wish I could have some booty right now. You know, shit ain't that bad. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sorry. I apologize. I fucked up. Let's get some booty and let's keep it moving. It ain't that bad. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing that bad to be denied booty for that long. I think that's the motivation, man. If booty wasn't involved, we wouldn't be saying sorry. Just come on. Hey. So
What it is.
well, once you're horny, you can think of stuff a lot clearer and be like, you know what, I fucked up. I'm sorry. And keep on pushing. That's how I feel. It's not that bad. She ain't stabbed me. You know what I'm saying? She ain't punched me in the eye. Like, or maybe she did punch me in the eye. She ain't shoot me. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, it could have been worse. Hey, I'm just saying, man. She could always be worse. As long as you love that person, I feel like, hey, you can apologize, get over that shit, and y'all work it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But especially when you're horny, you definitely could be like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I'm sorry. You know I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And keep it pushing. That's how I feel on that. Here.
All right.
Mm. But yeah, Chris, you gonna answer?
For me, man, I think, piggybacking on y'all, because I just went through something about a week or so ago with the missus, and I'd actually like to talk about it because it can kind of venture off and branch off on other things.
Okay.
So I had this new neighbor move in. I mean, like directly across the street. We're corner lot, they're corner lot.
Okay.
And we're shooting hoops, and I noticed these two boys come over and say, "Mister, can we play ball?" I'm like, I ain't got no shoes on, and like, no, we'll get some. I said, okay, that's cool. Kids came over, came back over, and then drives up this woman, and she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to impose anything. I said, no, it's cool. My son's out here shooting, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to ball.
White, black, Latina.
Black.
White, black, or Latina? What's her F?
Well,
okay. I'm just trying to get the picture.
Could be a mix.
Okay.
But anyway, she had drove up in the vehicle, and I walked up to the vehicle, and I introduced myself.
Okay.
So as the day went on, again, this is like a week and a half ago, so this is before my son's party. Wasn't really thinking about it at the time. And then later on, as we're shooting around, the sun set, and she comes to gather the kids. Now, mind you, first time she rolled up, she was in the vehicle. The second time she walked over, I was like, oh, whoa. Y'all seen Friday.
Hey, Miss Parker.
We all seen the classic Friday movie. Mrs. Parker. So she said, y'all know what time it is. I said, oh, they just playing one real quick. So yeah, she's like, oh, okay. It wasn't a problem. I said, no. So I'm just introducing myself and getting the middle lip and mo. And she had said that she's actually their aunties. And then she's been helping out and everything. And so I was like, okay, well, this little white ball, and being mindful of the fact that my son was about to have his party, I was like, hey, so, they kind of have shared interests. We got this party that we're going to have for my son. Would you mind if they come through? And she's like, oh, no, that's what's up. That's cool. And so I said, okay, bet. Well, I can, get you more of the information as time goes on, and you can meet my wife and everything. Sure to put that out there.
Mhm.
And she's like, okay. So, and then, like I say all the time, so I just figured I'd get a number, and so I went ahead and got her information. And mind you, it's like 9 o'clock, so I got her number, and she went home. Well, I wanted to call it to save it and then let her know, hey, thanks again for allowing your nephews to come through, kick it with my son. And again, we would like to welcome y'all out to his party, and we'll be happy to see y'all out there. But if y'all can't make it, we understand.
Mm-hmm.
She hits me back, oh, it's so nice to meet you, and I'm looking forward to meeting your wife at the party, and yada, yada, yada. Well, no, yada, yada, yada. Let me be specific. I feel like I deleted it. I ain't got it no more. So it was nice to meet you, and look forward to meeting you and your wife at the party. And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So me trying to be transparent, I let the missus know the following day because she was asleep. I ain't about to wake you out of sleep to tell you about this. Let her sleep. I said, babe, the neighbors came over, and nice people, had 2 kids and everything, and they were shooting around with Key, and I invited them to the party. She was like, what? I said, yeah, I invited them to the party, with the kids, Maybe they can hook Keyshawn up with some stuff, I'm looking at Keyshawn, hey, it's his day,
Yeah.
Bless this man, And so I got this look, man. I'm like, what's going on? What's up? So you got a number? And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, she's talking about RSVPing. How is she going to RSVP? And she's like, mind you, she don't even know what she looks like. She's going in on me. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I was being transparent about the situation. I screenshotted the text message, and it was after 9 o'clock. Again, the sun didn't set till like after 8:30, so we didn't get the house till after 9. But just the timing of it all, I guess, was bad. One, but maybe I could have went about it another way. Maybe I could have just said, hey, here's my wife's number. Because I didn't think about this till after.
Mm-hmm.
You can contact her. Or I could have said it maybe differently. But in my mind, I'm like, I got it. I'm letting you know what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And she's talking about RSVP. So that was an issue. Was getting silent treatment, was getting... I was so wrong about doing. I'm sitting there like I just said I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't. I'm sorry. Like I don't feel like I did no wrong in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
But looking back on it, I probably could have did a little different. But in my moment, I didn't see it. I'm just like I'm trying to get more participants for my son's party. But anyways, moving on. Sean hits me up. I think it was like 2 days later. Did your friend RSVP? Like, you know what I'm saying? But
did she show up?
Here's the thing. God works in mysterious ways. And she hit me up, I think it was Thursday, and she let me know that she wasn't going to be able to make it. She ended up having to work.
Yes.
She was like, she's a nurse and everything. And my wife's a nurse too. This was all in me meeting her. So, yeah, like I said, the Lord works in mysterious ways. She could not show up. And that was probably a good thing because
For now.
She definitely going to see her. She live right across the street.
That's what I'm saying. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. But like, I know this ain't that Chris was talking to. Oh, you didn't tell me she looking like that though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why you gave her your number. Like,
hold on. My thing is, am I supposed to really share what the person looks like? Wait. Actually, before you answer that, she asked me how does she look. I said, oh, she's not bad looking. That's all I said.
How did you say it though?
She said,
if you downplayed, she not bad looking. Like, she not bad looking.
She was like, how she look? I'm like, oh, she okay.
She's an attractive woman. That's what you should have said. You should have just said she's an attractive woman, and you'd have been covered. But now when she see that spliggity splat, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, brother, Is it a party up front, clubbing in the back? I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be
Rap.
triple.
Here's the- Yeah, sure. Look at that, you know. I
Oh
just-
Lord, boy.
shorts were kind of short, and I was like, oh. But you know, you trying to be a gentleman about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want to jeopardize myself from my situation. So
Okay, Chris, I got a question for you.
what's up?
If she was ugly, and the same situation,
Mhm.
would you have put that invite out there for the kids?
Yeah, I didn't do it for her. I did it for the kids.
That's all. So that's what I'm saying. So you could go to sleep feeling happy that you would have did that regardless if she was attractive or not. That's all that matters.
It was about the kids, man. That was my whole forefront.
All about the kids. You know what I'm saying? Forefront the kids,
Yeah.
back in the ass. You know what I'm talking about? That just happened. She come in, she gonna see it. Oh man. But nah, honestly, I understand how she might feel, I guess. But
Without meeting her, but the thing is, like, you can't.
she must have seen her.
No, she's not. She hasn't seen her, and I just have a problem with you labeling people. But it's probably again things that we've gone through in our past
Mhm.
that has her a little hung up, and that's why I also got the forgiveness. But I don't know if we'll go into that or not. But my thing is, you can't necessarily put everybody in the same category if you do not know them. I get it. You are hung up, and you're like, I gotta earn your trust. You have to earn my trust. I
Mhm.
get that, especially when you're meeting strangers. But I just don't feel it's necessary to peg somebody as or put them in a certain category before you get to know them. That's just me.
Real talk. I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Do we got any single friend? Adrian. Yeah, the AD, you know what I'm talking about? We might have to holler at Miss Parker for him. You got a number, you can shoot that number over to
Relations. What up, little mama?
Hey, baby.
him.
Somebody trying to make a cameo.
I see it.
But man, I like that topic, man. That was a good one, man. Yeah, thank you for sharing that story with us. You know what I'm talking about? It gave a lot of context to where it came from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buck, your turn. Nick.
My turn, nigga. Okay.
Who that is back there?
Oh, here she come. Oh.
Some girl.
I'm finna set it off in here, boy. Yeah, you can't play 2K or tape MVP.
She handed me my juice. Thank you, baby. Okay. Baby. You clean them off at least? God. I'm gonna keep it right here. I'm just keep the bank in the mouth.
Suck he.
Hey.
No,
Kehlani?
Key is the boy. Lonnie is right here. It's Kehlani.
I said Key like Kehlani. What's she talking about, Wody?
Hey.
She ain't waving at you. She see Uncle Buck.
That's crazy.
What's up, girl? He said, fool, you know who I'm waving to. What up, Sean? I see you in the background just a little bit. I saw you just a little bit.
They're waving at you.
Chris hat was in the way.
Sean, they said hi.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
No.
You don't want to go see mama?
Hey.
That's cold blooded. Okay,
What you want me to do, Chris? You want to be with a daddy?
You're so wrong right now.
She cried hard too. That was that hard cry.
Oh, man. All right. Well, mine will go into more still along the lines of the relationship based type thing for right now, I guess, if that's the way we going. I will say, you tripping because that ain't Five Alive, man.
Minute Maid up.
That's Minnie
Tripping.
Maid.
I ain't Five Alive, bro.
What?
Five Alive and your mama spaghetti. Oh, I always count on Miss Pearl for that damn spaghetti. Every time I came by, hey, what you got to eat? I got spaghetti, man. Oh, hook it up. Hook it up. And your dad's beef jerky. God.
Yeah, we was just talking about that yesterday, man. When we was down in Austin. I was like,
Man.
so what really happened to those spots? He's like, I don't know, son. He said, one of them shut down. I said, did they close? Did they just move? He's like, I don't know. He's like, cause yeah, you and the fellas, they used to eat that all the time for like basketball and stuff. I was like, man, we was going in on that. The
Bruh.
sweet and spicy and then that pepper one. Oh man.
That's the
Hey,
best stuff ever. I don't even eat
Pearl.
meat no more.
Mama Pearl had spaghetti for me. Your daddy had beef jerky. You had pretzels. I had burgers, chicken tenders, fries, you name it, bruh. We were
set.
boy, them days.
Man.
High school food service job, them was the day. But I hooked everybody up. I don't work for y'all no more. I hooked everybody up.
Oh.
Quadruple Whoppers.
Man, I put all kinds of batches of pretzels in just before the shift ended. I'm like, yeah, I'm taking these home.
I used to hook Mr. Tibbs up. That's when he was alive. I used to bring that home, let him eat that. The first liking. After he passed, Blade came around. I used to fill that boy up with Whopper Juniors because he was small back then. He wasn't ready for the Whoppers. But then I started giving that chicken palm and all that.
So that's how you turned into a monster.
Bruh.
Give them all that processed food, huh?
Beasted. You know what I'm talking about? Give them the Mondo burgers. That's all it was. That Mondo burger.
Mm-hmm.
But back to my topic. It's more along the lines of why can't a man or woman, you know what I'm saying, or let's just put, why can't your significant other be friends with a person that they've had a sexual past encounter with? All right. And I asked that, is it impossible because of the past life or the history of the relationship, or is it that the partner is just simply overreacting?
I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
Let me take that real quick. So for me, I have to ask this question. So
okay,
was it like a one-time event? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got it in, okay, this ain't gonna work. Or was it like years of they was getting it on?
Man, I think it's just, it don't even matter, Chris. I'm gonna just say, just because they don't saw you naked.
You know, for me, if it was like a one-time, because sometimes you can have that one time and you're like, man, that wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why it ended, you know? So I'm straight with that, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't messing with them no more. Mm-hmm. But if it was a 10-year thing, it was ongoing for some time, we're talking years even, that's a whole lot of feelings, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot. That's a lot of intimacy, the making out, all that stuff. So yeah, I would have to think twice about that one, man. I would give my feelings. I don't know if y'all remember Jean-Claude Van Damme made a movie, and he had like a twin brother on it.
Double Impact.
Double Impact. So y'all remember?
Yeah.
He got drunk and he started thinking about his brother and the girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Like, hey, that's so impactful because that's how jealous we get. People like, oh my God, like, oh, he's doing this to her. Oh, he's doing that. Oh, I know she likes this. Oh, you know, it's just you think
and
about.
She thought it was me. Yeah. Oh, he let him do that thing that I like, thinking it was me. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So to me, I couldn't. Like, if I mean, they could be friends, but I ain't about to be with you no more. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm married, of course, we're gonna check that. But if we're just dating, and then you're talking about, oh, by the way, I'm still kicking it with such and such. Nah, not happening. Not on my watch.
Aye, Captain.
So what about you though? Reverse. You think you should? I mean,
could I have female friends that I've been with?
No, yeah. I don't want you to incriminate yourself at all. But how you think? Would she be cool with you having like that, or
having female friends that I've been with? Mm-hmm. No sweat. Okay. You don't even like me having
friends across the street.
For the post office, I'm just talking about my current employment. Mm-hmm. When you start off, you're an associate. So you got rural carrier associates and you got city carrier associates. Okay. And that whole time you're employed as an associate, you have to rely on another associate. Okay. And all kinds of genders, you know what I'm saying? I said all kinds of genders, only male and female, but you have to rely on being able to reach out to a coworker that is either a male or a female. So she understood that. But bruh, as soon as I went regular, because I'm on my own, you know, I don't need nobody to help me. She's like, so why you still got them bitches' numbers in your phone? Like, you don't need to talk to them no more. I was like, baby, you know what? That is a good point. You know, I wasn't going to rebuttal that, you know, because really at the end of the day, I don't need to contact them. Yeah, I got rid of all my female contact. Oh, there's a couple of them like in management that I kept. And Union Stewart, kept that one too. But
Thank you.
it ain't happening. Regardless if I was in a relationship with him or not, we talking just co-worker associate status, bro. Don't have it at all. So that's it for me.
I'm telling you right now, though, I'm still on topic, but y'all saw how the people I had to reach like that for this motherfucker. The Suki cannot throw. I had this hand up.
I was wondering what you was doing.
I had this hand up. She threw it way over here. I said, "Damn."
I said,
I catch it. God damn.
What's happening, Suki? Was good. But about the topic, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't care if it was 1 day, 2 days, long term. It just feel weird, man. It feel weird. Like you could be cordial, but I don't want you to be doing all that, like just talking. Like, yeah, that ain't. I'm not cool with that. And then since I'm not cool with that for her doing it, I got to assume that it's not cool for me to do it as well. That's just how I got to go with it. I try not to have too many like girlfriends. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's messy. I don't even like a whole lot of girls unless they like the homies' wives or something like that. I talk like Serena or something like that. I talk to her or whatever like that. But other than that, I don't really talk to females like that because it gets messy. You know what I'm talking about? Having all your phone numbers and stuff, and then they calling you just out of pocket. And sometimes women just be catty, just want to show like I call this nigga anytime I want to. I try to avoid all that shit off top. But it is sometimes it's unavoidable. Like what Chris said, sometimes you got to call certain people for jobs. Like even when he's different because he's a rural carrier, we're a city carrier. Sometimes we have to call the CCAs. You know what I'm talking about? We have to see if they good or not. Because they might be new. We need to help them out. You know what I'm saying? So I got to have their numbers. I got to have everybody's numbers. So it is what it is. And I got to have sometimes rural carriers. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes RCAs, sometimes they come help us. So they'll give them our numbers to see where they at or something like that. So ours is different from Chris's. So I got to have these numbers for work and all that. But I'm not with that. Like if you did something with somebody, y'all did it, that's a wrap on you. That's a wrap on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rocking with that shit. You can say what's happening. Somebody hit you up on Facebook. Hey, that's what's happening. Hey, good to see you doing good. Bam, that's it. We don't need no more talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I might have an issue. Does it sound insecure to me to feel like that?
I mean, to each his own, man. I want him to call it insecurity. Just your preference.
Wait, let me break down why I feel this way. I'm gonna go deep. And
talk to the people.
I'm gonna go deep in the psychology of fries.
Let's go.
Okay.
Once you've already had sex with somebody, you know how it feels. You know what it is. You know how they look and all that kind of stuff. Okay. What's to say we get in an argument? I've already did this before. I already know what it is. It's comfortable. It's familiar. To me, that's the first person you're gonna go back to. I'm already talking to you. We already cool. Everybody straight. You comfortable. Okay, I might have gotten an argument with him, but okay, we still married. But hey, fuck him right now. Let me go to him to get that, or her to get that release, to feel comfortable, them to let me down. Yeah, I can't rock with that, man. That'd be some bullshit, bro. That's just how my head works. It may be insecure, but fuck it. I guess I'm insecure about that shit. I don't know. I gotta rock with that.
No, you cannot befriend their ex. That's just basically what you're saying.
Not fucking the little high school niggas that, you know what I'm saying, when you ain't do all that junior high and all that shit, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't hitting it like that or whatever. You might have kissed him one time, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. But you fucking, and who else knows whatever else you was doing with this nigga, I'm not with that. Because I don't want to get in. I don't want nobody to look at me either like, oh, I done had that. Like, nigga, I might clothesline you too. You know what I'm saying? You get this too. I don't want that.
That Terry Bradshaw, that clothesline from hell, bro.
What's that Ray J song? I had it first.
Yeah, I hit it first. Nah, you ain't gonna be doing all that shit with me. I I ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a gun on me. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I might just start shooting at niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't built that way. So, I mean, that's just how I feel. If you could be respectful with it, nah, fuck that. Nah, we ain't cool. I ain't gonna try to. I ain't gonna try to lie. Nah, I'm not cool with that shit. Go ahead, boy.
That nigga's terrible. I'm cool with whatever. I don't care.
No, you cool with it in reverse order. You want her to be cool with it for you, but you not cool.
No, I'm cool. Because I think I like this, right? I ain't cool with it at all. But I was.
Shoot, I was even like us talking to like back in the day. What didn't even like us talking to us?
Real talk. I didn't. Real talk.
Like, what's up? I'm just gonna say CJ. What's up, CJ? But like, I just said, "What's up, bro? Ain't that going on?"
You know, Book know we was predators. You know what I'm talking about? So hey, he was like,
I wasn't swinging like that, bro.
Book used to hit us with the stiff arm.
I would say,
be your closest homie. He gonna look at you. Mm-hmm.
I actually had I wasn't with my boy. All right, I tell you like this. We went and saw The Hostage with Bruce Willis, right? This was Suki, okay? But we was just dating. This is back in like 2005, before I went to Afghanistan, okay? So we went and saw the movie, and, you know, Greg wanted to come out, all right? I don't know, problem. You my nigga. You my brother. You know what I'm talking about? So we go to the theater. I don't mind the small talk. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, hey, nice to meet you, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? At that time, Greg was crushing on, which didn't know, was actually one of her sisters. Because he used to work at a store, okay, in the mall. And either they worked at the same store or they worked across from one another, but he liked one of her sisters at that time, right? Thought she was attractive. So we go out, and you know, we at the cinema, and during the movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I don't want you sitting by my woman. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want her in the middle of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you my nigga. You sit on my side, opposite of my girl.
Y'all ain't sharing my armrest.
Hey, bro. I'm like, nigga, she can attest to this. I was heated because they in there just a little bit snickering too damn much. And I'm like, they hee ha ha my ass. You know what I'm talking about? I was pissed off. I couldn't even enjoy the fucking movie, man. I was so mad after the movie when we was going home. She like, that's your friend, though. I was like, I don't give a fuck. You telling me too much. We on a date. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he here because he my boy. And I said, yeah, I ain't got no problem. But I don't expect you to be talking to that nigga that damn much. So I'm like that. And that was just casual conversation with one of my partners.
Boy.
And he ain't even see
it. Exactly. That's
that I don't know.
So this
How you think I am with a nigga that I don't know? Okay? I don't play that shit. So, but when we got back together, there was a situation where, you know, we was talking about, you know, our time apart, right? So she told me whatever she told me. I'm fucking speck of sand in my lot. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Book was on some shit, boy. So she was like, well, yeah, you know, who's this girl? Blah, 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 da, da, da. And I'm just talking to her. I'm like, well, yeah, you know, these are females associates that I work with. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, well, you did something with them? I'm like, yeah, but I'm cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't on that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had our time. I moved on to another one, had my time. I moved on to another one, had my time. So I'm like, I'm not like loving nobody. And she was like, well, y'all can't be friends. And I'm like, why not? Because she saw you naked. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? So I was like, so? You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like a rule of thumb. If you see him naked, you cannot be friends.
That's her rule of thumb. So I tell you now, like, I probably got him out maybe 3 girls that I consider friends now in my phone. Because I don't fucking nothing about them. The dress book was a little bit longer, but I'm like, God damn, yeah, guilty. Okay, I can, delete. But you know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as Franz was saying, like, you know, that comfort. You know what I'm saying? That comfortability. of say y'all get into it and you leave on your mind. You're not like, oh, I'm gonna go do what's a nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hit this person up and I'm gonna go chill or whatever the case is. Like, you could just be riding, but your ride just takes you to that area, to that place of familiarity. You see what I'm saying? And by the time you get out the car and knock at the door, ring the doorbell, it's too late to turn back around. You know what I'm saying? And that might not even be on that person's mind at that time. You see what I'm saying? They might really just be trying to, console you and hear you out. But shit, y'all might start feeling away and hey, I fell on top of you. You know what I'm talking about? Or you jumped on top of me on accident. You know, it could be one of those type situations. So I get that, the probability factor of, let's just nip that in the bud before it can even kick off. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's more along the lines of why, for her, she thinks like that because, like I said, my track record was already shot. Yeah, that was shoddy. So I know what I was about. You know what I'm talking about? Plenty of times. Not in my new reincarnation of me and my wife getting back together. This is before. We've had 2 separate time frames. The first couple years, oh yeah, I was plugging up some holes. Okay. This new one, I've been clean. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't been doing nothing. I've been focused. All right. So she know how I was. So she doesn't have that type of concern now, but back then I'm quite certain. You know what I'm saying?
Black men don't cheat, man.
No, we don't. We don't.
No matter don't matter what you did in the past. Right focused. Now, black men don't cheat.
Yeah. But I think it's just the history of myself that, coming back into it, no, we just not even gonna put you in that type of situation. You can't talk to none of these. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even know them hoes. You know what I'm saying? I hate to call you women, and just in case you listen to the MVP, I don't want to call you a hoe, but this is just how I'm talking to my wife. You know what I'm saying? You guys are individuals, lovely women, but I just have no type of relationship, no feelings, or no care in the world about you. But thank you for supporting the MVP if you are one of them subscribers, okay? I just want to put that out there, all right? But for my wife, I don't talk to them hoes. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. I've had instances in the past, I'm not going to say it's my wife. I'm not going to say it's a past relationship. I'm going to just say I've had instances in the past where I've knocked down a friend of my girl at that time. Wasn't intended, but she looked kind of good. Okay? Looked kind of good. I was in a mindset at that time to where things just wasn't happening or happening enough or whatever the case was. And it was literally like, I don't give a damn type mode. So it was one of those type things, where you let, somebody's attractive and for me, I know somebody's attractive and I've wandered in my mind. I don't say I do this now. I'm talking about then. Like, don't be trying to say this what I'm thinking now, girl. So I'm just saying, like, back then I'd be like, God, that, because I was very, doing a lot. So, hey, girl, Uncle Book talking grown right now. But it was one of those, I wonder what that's like. And, the first go around, it wasn't, all out physical contact, but it was something that was done to me. And I was like, God damn it, boy. And I called Chris, actually. I talked to you about it. And I was like, bruh, she did it. He was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Off cam, when we stopped recording, I'll tell you the instance of which it was. You know what I'm saying? But, that was just like a sample for me. So I went back and got the full plate. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I felt bad about it, you know what I'm saying, for a second. But then I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just one of those type things. So I get it. And then, like I said, for my wife, if the, shoes were reversed, like you were saying, France, like if it was just one of those type of deals where, it was like high schoolish type puppy love type stuff, like it ain't that serious to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only concerned about niggas that you dated on a serious tip where you really thought it could have been going somewhere. Like, y'all dated for a year or two. Y'all did a whole lot together, or not a lot, but y'all was like the feelings of that y'all had while y'all dated, like that No. You can't talk to that person. I don't care how that relationship was. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't a terrible relationship, then if it was a terrible relationship, I wouldn't even have to say nothing. See what I'm saying? You wouldn't already be talking to that person. But if you just even think y'all could be friends, the fuck you? No, hell no. It's not happening. So those are the type of things that I would say, man. But, you know, like minimal love type relationship, I don't care, man, because, I mean, I cut off everybody. But, you know, for her, I wouldn't be too hard pressed on, oh, y'all held hands? Nah, y'all ain't talking. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to them. Oh, you pecked them before. I'm not worried about stuff like that. But anything sexual, then yes, no.
I'm
So
with you on that.
I don't care if they did a favor for you or you did a favor for them. Like, no, that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? So I think it is hard. I think a lot of people do want to try to hold on to relationships because not all of them mean that, you know what I'm saying, people that you encounter, not all of them, even though you had sex, isn't a sexual relationship in nature, a friendship. You know what I'm saying? So there is some value in that. There's a couple that I had to just let go because, you know what I'm saying, of the parameters that my wife has set for me. So I have to abide by that. You know what I'm saying? No matter how cool you were, you never did nothing wrong to me. Sorry, but my wife trumps all of that.
Mhm.
So, you know what I mean? Like it back then didn't make sense to me. I was like, why you don't want me to talk to these people? But as you mature and get older, trust me, man, like it ain't worth it fighting for, not fighting for those type of friendships. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm with you on that, man. I think we kind of all agree, man. I wish we had somebody on here that said they didn't care. Cause that would have been interesting. Cause I'm like, okay, I gotta understand that a little bit more.
How not?
Yeah, for real. We got some more topics. We going about an hour, man. I think we gonna wrap it up, man. I see the baby girl want her daddy back. You know what I'm talking about? I think we've been holding the hostage too long. Man, y'all got it. I think this was a good one, man. Y'all got anything in closing, man? We get out of here.
Shout out to the Revenge of the Dreamers, man. Board of Education versus Brown. You know what I'm talking about? I was Board of Education, fuck a cap and gap, bro. I memorized that whole part right there. That down bad. Like that. That is the album. Right there. That album is dope, man. The album is dope.
I got a question. What happened to, was there no inspirational person of the week?
I'll give you one.
I forgot.
I can give you one.
Go ahead, give it to us.
I'll give you Jaden Smith, man. He celebrated, it was 21st birthday. Brought out the little vegan truck.
Mm-hmm.
What did
you say, Chris? He brought out a vegan truck. He went down to Skid Row and handed out cucumbers and carrots. I don't know if that's how I would have done it for the homeless, but I know they wanted some burgers and stuff. But I mean, salute to him. He, you know what I'm saying? Like, just for even having the initiative and the thought to, you know, look out for anybody in general on his birthday. So I thought that was monumental, man, because, you know, he did the thing with the water back in Flint. And, you know, it seems as though he's on the right track, you know, using his celebrity and fame for all of the right reasons, not for clout. So I wanted to shout him out, man, because he could have just literally made it all about himself. But, you know, he went down there and I was inspired by that. And I hope that more people, you know what I'm saying, in that type of position can do a little bit more for the people, as opposed to just once a year doing a food drive because it's Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Or, okay, I'm going to go to Target and, you know, on Christmas Day and maybe I'll buy the cart for 5 people. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of use your status and, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that just because you rich or you loaded, you know what I'm saying, you should do this all the time. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, do it honestly and don't do it for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? Make it genuine. I know that when I'm home, if we're driving and we're in the car, there are some people that are outside that I will roll my window down for and give them something. You know what I mean? So
we talked about this the other day. Who is those some people?
What do you mean?
Who, you said some people I would roll my window down and give some money to. Who are those some people?
Oh, they're just homeless people out on the street, man.
Okay, I didn't know if you was referring to like women and children only, men. Or I
No,
ain't
no,
know.
no, no. It doesn't. No, I don't. Whenever it takes over me, because I know there's like the movie, where they say pay it forward.
Mhm.
But when I do a good deed, I'm really just trying to be a blessing for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel as though I'm comfortable and I'm in a position, this is usually when I go on vacation, is the only time that I do it. If I see somebody and I got a little extra cash in my pocket, like me, I'd probably go out and buy some damn sneakers or some old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I slide some of that to you? Not all of it, but why can't I slide some of that to you to hopefully you actually nourish your body in the right capacity. You know what I'm saying? You actually get food, not booze. But I'm not going to escort you to wherever it is, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen sometimes, I know some people do it as a hoax, but there are some times where I really just I feel compelled, you know what I'm saying? Something really moves me to, you know what I'm saying, help somebody out genuinely. So a lot of the times, hell, just like when I bought the sneakers for the people in Abu Dhabi, the workers that was there. It's stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do it for the fame or, you know what I'm saying, for the attaboy. So back to him though, I just wanted to shout him out, man, and that was huge, man. That really made me proud, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that. Appreciate that, Chris. I totally forgot about the inspirational person of the week. I think the last person inspiration.
Somebody though.
Huh?
He must have had somebody if you brought it up. You got somebody?
No. I just
Okay.
he was so hung on being the inspirational person of the week last week. He done forgot about, hey, we gotta move on. But he's still stuck on vacay mode, you know what I'm saying? So I get him back.
Gotcha.
You wouldn't let my inspiration ride for 2 weeks?
I'm trying to keep you updated, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I appreciate you. Nah, but you got anything in closing, Chris?
Yeah, I want to shout out. Well, I think Greg actually might have did it last time. That one spot that y'all hit up, where y'all got the inhalers.
Hell, all the CBD CBD spot.
Yeah, man. I think if I probably would have went that route, I think things might have been a little different for me. What old boy say? Cocaine, the hell of a drug. Oh, and for the record, your boy did not do no cocaine.
Wasn't no cocaine. Yeah, definitely.
But there are other ways to alleviate pain when you're going through it. You know what I'm saying?
Medicinal, man. It's legal in about a whole bunch of states now, man. But
a whole bunch of states. Yeah. It wasn't illegal. It was just, a get right moment.
But that CBD, that shit work. Like, I got the vape pen, I got the little oils and stuff like that, man. I go to sleep hard off that CBD oil, boy. That thing nice. You just feel comfortable. You just feel relaxed. It's good.
I want to share this with y'all too. There'll be a whole lot of capping in this damn MVP podcast. Somebody said they was gonna send me some fucking stones. That nigga's not on here today. I still ain't seen no stones. I see a lot of rocks outside, but to make stones.
Yeah.
There's another dark-skinned brother that's not on the podcast today that put, you know what I'm saying? He didn't say it on here, but he said it on 2K when we was playing. Talked about the damn oils and like, book, I know it would be good for your knees and your body because he knows the experience and the pains that I go through. All I got out here is baby oil. You know what I'm talking about? There's a whole lot of capping out here. You know what I'm talking about these dark-skinned brothers. You know what I'm saying? Light don't lie.
I don't know if you can send that CBD oil overseas. I don't know if it's legal over there.
Why ain't it?
Like that, I don't know. That CBD cream, though, that you can buy that shit right up the street now. They got that shit everywhere. Everybody's selling CBD
on Amazon. If it's ship on Amazon, then I'll be all right.
Yeah,
I just do it myself, man. I can't fuck with you.
You can't wait on them niggas, man. You be waiting all day, man. Anyway,
Travis don't get no hot dogs, dark skin niggas. You know what I'm talking about? I want all the hot dogs. I gotta eat hamburgers. You know what I'm talking about? It's cool though. Dark skin niggas.
Yo, but shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all.
I'm talking about dark skin niggas. They got issues, man.
Shoot. Shout out to all the listeners though that's watching us, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in every week. Make sure y'all y'all go ahead and subscribe to the podcast. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff.
Like the videos. Get some
Like
more
the
likes.
video as well. Give us a thumbs up. You heard me, please.
Like, love, comments, all that. I want it all.
All
man.
that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Good or
And
bad. Good or bad. Just put
Post
something.
it on the gram, like constructive criticism. It's all good, man. Just show love, man. Let us know you out there. You know what I'm saying? Let us know you out
Real.
there.
Don't go
And I forgot. I ain't been messing around with Instagram, man, for like the past couple of weeks. I was on the cruise. I was getting ready for the cruise the week before. I went on the cruise, and then this week I just been in cruise mode still. I'm gonna get back. We gonna get back to posting stuff online on the social media.
On
man.
life.
Yeah,
On life, mama.
Got to. You know what I'm saying? Because
Funny, man.
our Instagram been kind of dry, so we gonna get back to posting all the stuff that we need to post and everything like that. Get back to business. If nobody else has anything left, man, I guess we gonna get out of here, man. Y'all got anything?
Good, bro.
We got to recap free agency, man. We can do that the next time.
Yeah, we do that the next time.
We can do that next time. Give our finals prediction, shit like that. Like, there's been a lot that.
It ain't too many predictions. Lakers. You see that shit? Lakers, nigga. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Lakers, nigga.
Brown.
H-
Lakers.
That's for the time, baby. That's time business.
Lakers.
H time business.
You know what I'm saying?
Riding around with that rocket.
Lakers.
Riding around with that rocket. Riding around with that rocket.
Lakers
I'm talking
everywhere.
Russell Westbrook triple-double. Talking about James Harden. I don't like him flopping triple-double. Hey, bro, we got some shit to talk about, man.
We're gonna hit it up next time, man. I'll make sure we have a couple topics, but we're gonna get into NBA before we get up out of here for sure.
Yeah, and I'll save what I was about to say for the time that we talk about it. That way it's all together.
Gotcha. Too easy. Well, until next time, man. Y'all holla. This has been the MVP, man. Peace, love, and soul.
What Serena did? MV? Yeah, get out of here, Ring.
Later. Holla at you.
Peace out. Pray for me.
Pray for book. Do everything I can, man.